He did everything right, paid $30K, finished classes, and still got punished. Why? Because his probation officer said the judge doesn't make the rules. What? Watch what happens when the judge hears that. This courtroom goes from calm to chaos real quick.
Well, because originally they were telling me that once I came into this review, I could have the potential to be discharged from the probation since I had did all the classes and everything like that.
So here's
Right now,
anyway. So I'm gonna interrupt. If they've had you reporting monthly,
yeah,
you didn't have to do that.
I said that originally, but they told me that the judge don't make the rules here. That was the quote that they.
Who told you that? Oh, hold on, Mr. Flanagan, call Mr. Farmer right now. Call him right now. I need you to tell us who told you that. Call them right now. Matter of fact, you can call Mr. Wade too. Call them right now.
Drug related, but I've been doing the drug screen every month.
Mr. Lee, let me apologize on behalf of the court. 2359811901. Defendant is charged with 1 count of embezzlement, and today is the date set for review. Mr. Miles, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Douglas Miles, P4916 on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Lee, who is appearing by Zoom. Sir, could you state your full name for the record?
Jalen Lee.
Okay. Today is the day set for review. According to probation, your discharge date is May the 2nd. You were placed on a 12-month probationary period, and I placed you on probation on, May 2nd of this year, 24. So this is your first review. This is the halfway point. However, you're not quite finished. So this says that you did pay the restitution in full. It says the restitution of $30,000 was paid in full. You completed the theft awareness class. You have done some you've completed 8 of the 10 gamblers counseling. Well, let's see.
Nope.
She's saying 2 different things. How many gamblers counseling is left?
I finished all 10.
Oh, you did?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When did you finish? Because she just sent me this.
This would have been last week on, I believe Friday was the last day. I remember she said she was leaving the office Thursday. So Mr. Mooney was trying to get in contact with her, I believe, to email her to let her know that I was completed. But he assured her that I will be finished before this court date.
Okay, let me see who I'm talking about, because she does her probation orders too. All right, Mr. Flanagan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you call Miss Collins in probation and see if she has an update? Well, let me ask this before I have you do that. What about count 2? You owe $510 on count 2.
That's the only thing that I haven't completed, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Well, then don't worry about calling her, Mr. Flanagan. So let's do this. How long do you think it'll take for you to complete or pay the $510?
I started a new job within 2 days. So my first paycheck within basically 2 weeks, I'll be able to pay it.
You gonna give us all your money? I don't know how much check is. Don't give me the saying it's all your money. I mean,
it's literally been all my money. So.
Right. But I can give you a couple of months if you want a couple of extra months. I can give you a couple of months.
I mean, yeah, that will work better. Absolutely. Whichever one works.
All right. I mean, 'cause today is just the halfway point. So you're not technically scheduled to be discharged from probation. The 12 months, you're not scheduled until May 2nd. I could give you a date in late January if that'll be better for you.
Yes, ma'am. That'll work.
Mr. Miles, is that acceptable?
It is acceptable, Your Honor. It's possible I might be out of the country, but I'd be able to get another attorney to stand in for review.
All right. And also, if he completes it, so let me give a date. I'll give a date first. And then if you complete if he completes it and pays the money, you could send an email to Mr. Flanagan and I can discharge him without you coming. Let's put it on the docket for February 3rd, that first Monday in February. I'll put it on the docket for February 3rd. And then that way we could confirm with Ms. Collins that you've completed those classes or the counseling, and then you can pay the $510. If you've done so, counsel, you can just submit an email and I can confirm it with the probation, and then I can discharge them without appearance. So we'll put it on the docket for a discharge.
Excuse me, Brian. Miss Bryant. So up until this point, I'm still expected to check in regularly and do the normal probation process until January.
What do you mean by that? Tell me what do you do? What's the normal probation process?
Well, because originally they were telling me that once I came into this review, I could have the potential to be discharged from the probation since I did all the classes and everything like that.
So here,
right now,
I'm gonna interrupt you, Mr. Lee. You're on a non-reporting probation anyway. So if they've had you reporting monthly, you didn't have to do that.
I said that originally, but they told me that the judge don't make.
Imagine being told the judge's orders don't matter. That's what Jalen heard, and he followed it out of fear. But when he says it in court, the judge snaps. She shuts it down live, and someone might lose their job for it.
The rules here. That was the quote that they.
Who told you that? Oh, hold on. Mr. Flanagan, call Mr. Farmer right now. Call him right now.
Yes.
It's going to be a great day. Call him right now. I need you to tell us who told you that. Call them right now. Matter of fact, you can call Mr. Wade too. Call them right now. Because I'm about to. Yes. I like you, Mr. Lee. I like you. You didn't even mean to tell on them, but you did.
Yeah, I didn't. It's Miss Bryson. She's no longer there anymore. That was the former probation officer that I had.
Let me make sure they have a meeting with probation while you on here. Let's make sure they have a meeting with the probation, because if I ever hear somebody say that again, I'm gonna hold them in contempt. Understood. Yeah, but we gonna do this right now. Oh, I'm so excited. This turned out to be a great Tuesday. But you did not have to report, Mr. Lee. You were not supposed to be reporting on a monthly basis. And we getting ready to nip that in the bud right now. I'm so excited for my future and yours. So to answer your question, you do not have to report. Now, what you have to do is let us know when you finish those classes, the counseling. So you can in fact have them send it to Mr. Flanagan. But I want you to stay on here so Mr. Farmer can hear it from you. I'm gonna tell him what you said, and then I'm gonna ask you, did you say that in front of the supervisor? So we can make sure that no other probation officer ever tells anybody else that I don't make the rules. I am the rule. I mean, I don't even understand what.
I thought so. I thought so too.
You should have told him that, and then you should have just not shown up. Nothing would have happened to you. Nothing.
I just was nervous. I didn't want to get violated. I was just trying to follow the rules.
You said Mr. Farmer is logging in right now?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's not logging in. He must not have been at his computer. And it is correct that Miss Bryson is no longer with. That could be part of the reason she's not here, because she thought the judge didn't make the rules. I don't know why she's not here anymore.
Yeah.
So, Your Honor, my understanding is that the requirements of Mr. Lee are that he complete the payment of $510 and provide proof that he's completed the gamblers counseling classes.
Right, and then I'm going to discharge him without him ever having to go see probation again. See how that works? Because I do make the rules, Mr. Lee.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm just gonna have to let him see the tape, because I'm not gonna hold you here. He didn't log right in, and so I'm not gonna hold you. But you don't have to report to them. So I did notice on the Register of Action there was a report day. Oh, maybe you just had a report day.
Yeah, I had one the other day. It's been monthly, and then I'll go do the drug screen as as well.
What
Every
drug
month.
screen?
They've been having me do a drug screen. I was like, I don't even smoke, or my case had nothing to do with anything, drug related, but I've been doing a drug screen every month.
Mr. Lee, let me apologize on behalf of the court. And I'm thankful that Ms. Bryson no longer works here because she might have got fired today.
Understood.
So you do not have to drug test. My order specifically says no urinalysis was ordered. And so what I'm going to do is refund you any money that you have paid for your drug screens. So where were you testing?
It was a Rochester Hills location. I forget the name of it, but it was like a few minutes from my house. I went there, I believe twice when I couldn't make it all the way to Detroit within the day, so I would go there. So I only did that like twice. It was like $40 total there, and then the other time they would make me come out to the court to do it.
You said the other times, so you have tested every month since I put you on probation?
Yes, ma'am, every month.
That's a mess. Okay. Oh, that's a mess. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to deduct. Mr. Farmer, this is Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, say hi to Mr. Farmer.
How you doing, Mr. Farmer?
How you doing?
Mr. Farmer, Mr. Lee used to be supervised by someone who no longer works here. So that's good, because they might have got fired today if they still worked here. Miss Bryson. Miss Bryson told Mr. Lee, who she made report to probation every month, that I don't make the rules. He told her it's a non-reporting probation. Miss Bryson told him the judge don't make the rules, we make the rules. Not only did she have him reporting to probation, she has had this man drug screening every month when my order specifically says no urinalysis ordered. What I called you on here for is because she no longer works here.
Jalen didn't just follow the rules. He went above and beyond. And when the judge finds out he was unfairly drug tested and made to report monthly, she refunds him on the spot. Rare moment of real justice.
In your next meeting, just make sure nobody ever tells one of my probationers that, because that might get them held in contempt of court, because that doesn't even make sense. And I
understand.
You know that don't make sense. You would, okay. So what I am going to do, Mr. Lee said he tested at the court 4 times, and you tested in Bloomfield 2 times?
Yeah, Rochester Hills, yeah.
Oh, Rochester Hills. So, Mr. Flanagan, what I am going to do is deduct. I'm just going to give him $150 credit for his inconvenience and his time. And then that will leave him a balance instead of the 510. Y'all know I got to subtract the old-fashioned way. So hold on. I'm going to cross off the 5. I'm going to make it a 4. I'm going to put my little 1 over there. They don't teach the kids how to do that anymore. 11 minus 6. Okay. Your balance is $360. And then if you pay that balance, and Miss Officer Penn, don't be making me feel bad. He had already texted me, y'all, told me how much it is. He adds in his head. My officer. I love my officer too. I love my staff. So, Mr. Counsel, if you send that, if he finishes, you can send it to his new probation officer. But I'm telling you this in the presence of Mr. Farmer, you do not have to show up and report to probation, and you do not have to drug test. You only have to pay the balance and finish those 2 classes. Oh, no, you said you finished the classes.
Yes, ma'am, I finished them.
Okay, so we just need proof of the counseling.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Farmer, you going to take care of that for me? I've never had a probation officer say that before, so I think you got a good team, but that made me nervous. So that was some bad advice. That was some bad instructions. And like I said, she doesn't work here anymore. And if she did today, she was probably gonna either be fired or held in contempt of court. So I'm glad we didn't have to cross that bridge. Thank you, Mr. Farmer, and
No
for
problem,
coming
ma'am.
on. Thank you so much. Mr. Lee, thank you for sharing that information. So I appreciate it. And then I'll either see you on the 3rd or we'll do your discharge when I get the information, okay?
Okay,
Your
all
Honor.
right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Jalen Lee walked in thinking this was just another review. Instead, he exposed a serious flaw in the system. By accident, a probation officer told him the judge doesn't make the rules, and he followed orders out of fear. But the judge, she wasn't having it. She stepped in, corrected the record, refunded his money, and made one thing crystal clear. She makes the rules in her courtroom. Moments like this remind us, justice isn't just about laws. It's about people who speak up and judges who listen. If you found this case as jaw-dropping as we did, smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns. Because trust me, this isn't the last time justice takes the mic.